Welcome back to a fun video. This is my, or one of the many variants of Empoleon I've been trying out lately. Um, Fun deck. It's round, and believe I just decided to upload this just because of it just being different. We both get just pretty much god-awful starts. As you can see, I started off with an egg. I hate egg. I hate having to play it, but this deck has to absolutely play it. But I do get a couple of Piplups down on the second turn. I think this video actually, I started recording it after the first turn. And I end up having to use my Jirachi very early on for the N. In fact, I think I was looking for something else with the level ball, but it wasn't there. Prinplup, I guess. And I end up just taking the Jirachi and kind of hoping that he does what he just did and ends me to get me out of that hand without me having to waste a supporter. So obviously he takes out the egg very easily, and he's getting these Timpoles powered up to be nice big Seismitoads for future rounds. And I promote the Miltank just hoping that I'm going to be able to get the Empoleon. And I think I just end up junipering that. The only thing I really lose is just one candy, and luckily end up hitting it. The only problem that I've really found with this deck is that I've had so many times where I've End or Colrist or even Shauna'd, I think. Yeah, so I don't know what the Prinplup is there. I mean, I just didn't see it. And I'll miss the candy Empoleon consistently. But again, that's just this format right now. It's really just a luck of the draw on, even with the number of consistency cards you put in there, you're just not guaranteed to hit it. So I'm putting some damage on the field with that Miltank with his powerful friends, and seeing him continue to load up his little Timpoles in the back. And I've got the Lysander to, if he tries to use that Virizion to run away, I can bring him back up. I can take out a Timpole before he gets to be a big threat. Yeah, I'm just seeing why he's playing two different Timpoles, if one is significantly better than the other one, but didn't really see any huge difference.
Maybe he only has...
He may only have those.
Yep.
I'm curious to see where the Meloettas are coming in. Usually you see just a couple of Seismitoad line, like a smaller Seismitoad line, and then just 4 Meloettas, since you don't have to evolve those for the round attack. And I'm expecting to see a candy Seismitoad here, but instead, I guess he doesn't have that, and he ends up going for the level ball for another Timpole. And he ends up, I believe, putting it on the new one. Yep. So he's getting ready. And,
evolve into Empoleon.
get another big penguin out.
Double diving draw, look for that, muscle band. Or, Bangle, sorry. Muscle band or Bangle will do it.
I don't remember what I do.
Diving draw number 1.
Nope.
Diving draw number 2. It's almost broken, like how you can just draw 4 cards.
But what's sad is when you draw 4 cards and you still don't hit what you're looking for. Like that. Yeah, so...
At that point,
that didn't really work out, and I think I just Lysander up one of the Timpoles with 2 energy on it and just take the easy knockout, just so I don't have... That's one less card that has round on it to do that additional, was it 30 damage, I think, per Pokemon that has round?
Yeah. Switch to the clean one. Good play.
And there's nothing really to use my Super Rod on. Jolteon's really not going to be any help in this matchup. And I'll just take the prize. So he ends up promoting this Timpole, which I thought was a little odd. I thought if he promoted a Timpole, it would have been the one that already has 2 energy on it. But, oh well. There was a Bangle on that one. Sacred Ashes, the Timpole... And that's it. Just the Timpole back in, switches to that one, switches back to that one, and we see a Juniper. Could have just Junipered those away, but, that's alright. You wanna hang out and just use up some time. I can sit here all day.
Here comes the Seismitoad.
So there's the big frog toad thing.
He's only doing, what, 30 damage?
50. He's got a band on him.
You get that third Empoleon out.
So I'm feeling pretty strong here with my 3 penguins ready to go. Attack command, if I got a band onto one of the Empoleons, I don't remember if this version runs band, I'd be one-shotting his Seismitoads, which was always nice. But for now, and now I pull the Bengal, I think I end up just getting rid of... Yeah, let's see, I throw out that beach, get rid of his tools, and...
Yeah, just powerful friends.
So there's not really anything else I need at the moment. But it looks like I'm going to be diving drawing for something anyways. Not sure what I'm really looking for, except for... Well, no. Maybe just trying to burn some, like, you know, throwing out the extra tropical
I'll try to
beach.
escape rope and see if
Yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for, I guess.
And if he sends up the Verizian, yeah, you just move up the other...
And attach the Bengal.
There you go.
Come on, me, attach the Bengal. There you go. And looking at my supporters, I think I'm trying to decide if I want to use Palpat or not. And...
I don't know. It would basically just be for that Lysander, and you have the.
And I have the dowsing, so I think that's why I decided to just hold on to it. And I pull the enhanced hammer, so I'm going to be getting rid of that DCE, assuming he makes it. He throws off my Bengal, but at this point it's done its job. I don't care anymore. And he puts out another little toad, and looks like we're going to see a heavy ball for another big toad. And hits me for 60, not much, but just enough to knock out that Miltank. So I'm going to throw up a big penguin to try and do a little more damage than what I have been. Like I said, if I can hit the muscle band, which again, I don't remember if I play it in this version, I will be one-shotting him.
You have 3 diving draws, so...
I decided to put back a couple of ends, probably because...
Why you did that.
Well, why not? Right now I'm feeling really confident that I'm just going to use this.
He is only hitting for 50.
The big problems I have with this deck, once I actually get set up, is that I tend to just draw myself, like I lose because I deck myself.
So that happens when you got 3 Empoleons.
3 Empoleons, and this was when the deck ran higher numbers of Juniper too.
You're drawing 6 cards a turn without your supporter.
Exactly.
7 if you count your...
So I throw the ends back in there just so that I ensure that I won't deck myself so that I can be ending for smaller amounts. So he switches back to a fresh Seismitoad.
A good thing you got that Lysander on your in your discard. So you dowsing machine for it, right?
I don't even know if I'm bothering with it right now. Because I still need to take 3 prizes. Why burn it on that one when, I mean, he doesn't have another one up? I can just sit here and, I mean, it looks like it's a close game just based on prizes, but, I mean...
Empoleon is better than Seismitoad.
I'm not really worried right now, so, yeah, I remember the reason why I didn't just dowsing for the Lysander and bring it up is because I was expecting a Meloetta to eventually hit the field. And I think what I do is I end up taking my last single prize on this next turn and then catching up or Lysandering up the Meloetta for game. But I'm not sure, so we'll see what I end up doing. Putting another Miltank out there, and I'm confident in my diving draws since my deck is so thin right now. I think, he's one-shotting me, so there's really no point in max potioning. Wasn't he doing like 150?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter though at this point. Looks like I don't even use any diving draws then, since I got 2 Empoleon safe on the bench. And I'm feeling pretty good. I've got the game one next turn most likely, as long as my diving draws hit that Lysander. I've only got 10 cards in my deck, and I'll be drawing 5 of them next turn. More if you include that there's going to be a supporter. We're going to go ahead and attach that bangle, because that's going to be what really knocks out the, whatchamacallit, the Meloetta. We'll go ahead and throw down some things on the bench. We're going to get that egg, and we're going to start to diving draw. So just need to hit that dowsing, and the game will be ours. And there we go. So dowsing, just it doesn't matter for that good old supporter catcher. Bring up that nice big EX
Powerful
and
frames.
hit it for 110. So not really a big competitive deck, but it did end up being kind of a close game, and I thought it'd just be something fun to show. Always enjoyable when someone plays something a little different and does well with it. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.